Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Muhammad Osman. I'm a physician here at Pennsylvania. I'm also the Chief Medical Officer of MBM Health, which is an outpatient clinic. I have probably 3 different arms of businesses, which Remoxual has been assisting me, supporting me, guiding me in every way possible. I am, like I mentioned, the medical director for the very prestigious University of Pittsburgh Medical Center in Williamsport. I'm also the Chief Medical Officer of a newly started clinic in East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. And I also have a fashion line luxury bag company with my sister. And so the primary focus has been on helping us build each.
It is a small consulting agency that consults with physician assistant programs around the country, serve as kind of support operations for Scott Massey, PhD.
Hi, my name's Dennis Oakley. I run large corporate accelerators for engineering-led companies.
Starting a brand new practice, brand new medical practice, which requires a tremendous amount of organization, many tasks that need to be accomplished in a timely manner. And we struggled, at least I struggled significantly in the beginning in keeping everything in line and getting all my tasks accomplished in a timely fashion. So with Remoxual, we've been able to really improve my quality of life because they've been able to offload a lot of these challenging little tasks that come up throughout the day. I always say that in regards to the fashion line, that they take the lead from a marketing standpoint, as well as organizing meetings, helping me prepare for meetings.
The key challenges that we had was keeping up with the email, having a real professional presence, helping us be able to scale our business. And we also were beginning to run webinars every month, and we really needed some help with all the logistics with that. And initially I had reached out to Remotal via Upwork, and Dilip, who is, I believe, the founder of Remote, out for us how they were going to handle the inbox management and handle some of the other items that we had that were just taking so much time away from Scott Massey, who's the owner of the company, and he shouldn't be in his inbox, but rather doing work and making sales, where there's a lot of documents that are handled and edited, there data done, there is travel arrangements that are made, and especially at the higher institution education level, professional level, you need to have a real professional team and professional looking documents and videos, etc. And Remotal really has brought all of that. We have really relied on them to help us go to the next step, the next level.
I was writing a book on business model innovation at the time, and I'd written a couple of 100,000 words and was a bit unsure as to whether it was the right sort of content, whether it's the right sort of quality for the audience. So I asked the team at Remoxual to take this huge amount of manuscript and turn it into a number of blog posts on my website. Sat down each day and basically went through the text, did a little bit of proofing, getting rid of the egregious spelling mistake, grammatical problems, turning it into a WordPress post and doing basic SEO so that it would draw some traffic. And basically, after we'd done the sort of first couple and so really understood what we were doing, then I was able to very much let her get on with it, and sort of I think we got something like 70 or 80 posts as I remember out of it over a period of several months, something that would never have happened if I'd have just gone and done it myself or tried to do it myself.
I did an extensive search, and I started by searching for the top branded EA services, and because I always look for the best of the best. The thing that stood out with Remotual was their capability to help me with all things, whether it was project management, calendar management, marketing, even design and preparation of my social media. So it was an all-inclusive service. There was nothing really that they didn't offer. They even helped me during times when I was in need for urgent things, very last minute.
I had a law practice before I became involved in this business, and I had to hire and fire assistants, and we as a business had tried the old-fashioned way to find individuals, and we had used Upwork to try to find individuals who could fill the role that we needed, that real true executive assistant. And what I knew from my experience was the old-fashioned way wasn't going to work, that we needed to look at something that was going to really serve our needs. And one of the great things with Remotal is having international workers. So while we're sleeping, they're working, but we also have connectivity throughout the day. One of the things I really like about Remotal is there's like the head person who's like ultimately responsible, but then you have, when you're working with a team, there's one person that you go to and that person delegates, and if somebody gets sick, there's somebody else to step in. We've experienced the less expensive models and just found that Remotal stands heads above everybody else.
I picked Remotual because I've known Dilip for a number of years, and I trust him intensely because he's got such a strong work ethic, attention to detail, and focus on, basically I knew that when things went wrong or when there were little snags or it's a little bit rough, Dilip would be there sort of planing it, smoothing it down, making sure that everything got to where it needed to be. And that is exactly what happened.
I would say the service that I'm utilizing the most is the marketing. As with any business, you need to be able to market and very effectively. And management is so key, and I think I didn't really appreciate it.
Now, I believe we are using the executive assistant. We are using data management. We also have used accounting services.
I think it was pretty much VA support.
If you are a very busy individual who is trying to either start up a new company, or you're currently running multiple companies, or you're just an executive of any kind, then you're looking for something like Remotual. I think and ever since having Remotual be a part of my life, really, you no longer have that continuous feeling of trying to just stay afloat. You feel like you're thriving, really. You feel like you're being very effective, very efficient.
We have recommended Remotal services to others, and why? Because there's such transparency. I have a weekly meeting with the team, and they go through a dashboard, and I get to see every task and how long it takes, and there's real accountability for the work that's done. We really have found everybody that we've worked with Remotal to really be all in, working on the project, Very nice, very polite, very professional. Always there to make good suggestions, help us, move forward with our business.
I really, really would recommend Remote. They're very, very good at running processes, taking your existing process, turning it into a really good motor for your business. You've got a business that's got a strong value proposition. You don't want to bringing in more full-time equivalents, but you still want to grow, or you feel that there's an awful lot more productivity you can be getting out of the team. I think Remote is an absolutely brilliant team for you. And